Have you ever wondered how the modern country of Germany came to be? The unification of Germany in 1871 is the pivotal point where our story begins, marking the birth of the German Empire. Before 1871, what we now call Germany was a patchwork of independent states and principalities. But a wave of nationalism and desire for a united country began to sweep across these German-speaking lands. The man who harnessed this sentiment and turned it into political reality was Otto von Bismarck, the Prime Minister of Prussia. Bismarck was a shrewd diplomat and politician, and he believed in a policy of blood and iron, the idea that war and industrial power were the means to unify Germany under Prussian leadership. Bismarck's opportunity came with the Franco-Prussian War in 1870. This war was the culmination of a series of diplomatic and military maneuvers by Bismarck, designed to isolate France and make Prussia the dominant power in Europe. The Prussians, armed with superior weapons and tactics, swiftly defeated the French. The victory not only boosted Prussian prestige but also stirred a sense of national unity among the German states. With France defeated, Bismarck was able to convince the other German rulers to join a unified German empire under Prussian leadership. On January 18, 1871, in the Hall of Mirrors at the Palace of Versailles, King Wilhelm I of Prussia was proclaimed Kaiser, or Emperor, of the German Empire. This was a moment of triumph for Bismarck and a turning point in European history. The unification of Germany in 1871 under Bismarck and Kaiser Wilhelm I was a significant event that reshaped the political landscape of Europe. It marked the beginning of a period of German dominance in Europe, which would last until the outbreak of World War I. Thus, the unification of Germany in 1871 was a significant event that laid the foundation for the German Empire. But what happened after Germany became an empire? Well, the reins of this newly formed empire were handed over to Wilhelm I, who ascended the throne as the first German emperor in 1871. His reign, which lasted until 1888, was a period of significant change and development for the German Empire. Wilhelm I was an assertive leader, but he was also pragmatic and understood the value of having strong advisors. His close relationship with Otto von Bismarck, the Chancellor of the German Empire, was a key factor in shaping the policies of his reign. Together, they navigated the complexities of leading a newly unified nation, implementing significant reforms and policies to strengthen the empire. One of the notable policies of Wilhelm I's reign was the Kulturkampf, a series of laws implemented in the mid-1870s to reduce the power of the Roman Catholic Church in Germany. This was a strategic move to unify the empire under a single national identity, reducing religious and regional divides. In addition to the Kulturkampf, Wilhelm I also championed a strong military. This was in part due to his background as a Prussian military officer but also a strategic move to protect the young empire. Under his rule, the German military became one of the strongest in Europe, setting a precedent for future German leaders. Economically, Wilhelm I's reign saw significant industrial growth. The empire became a major player in the global economy, with industries like steel and coal mining flourishing. This economic growth helped to solidify Germany's position as a major European power. Wilhelm I's reign, however, was not without controversy. His autocratic style of rule, coupled with his strong military and economic policies, created tensions both within and outside the empire. Yet despite these challenges, his leadership played a fundamental role in shaping the German Empire. Wilhelm I's reign had a profound influence on the newly formed German Empire, setting the stage for the years to come. What if a reign lasted for only 99 days? Would it make a difference? In the grand tapestry of German history, the year 1888 stands out. It was a year of 3 emperors, and it was in this year that the short-lived reign of Frederick III occurred. Known as Frederick the Noble, he ascended the throne on March 9, 1888, following the death of his father, Wilhelm I. However, his reign was cut tragically short by a fatal illness, and he passed away on June 15, 1888, after a reign of just 99 days. Frederick III had been an advocate for liberal democracy and was seen as a beacon of hope for the liberal movement in Germany. He envisioned a constitutional monarchy similar to that of the United Kingdom, and believed in the idea of a free press and civil liberties. Yet his reign was too fleeting to enact any substantial changes, and the hopes for a liberal German empire died with him. On the other hand, Frederick's son Wilhelm II, who succeeded him on June 15, 1888, had a diametrically opposite perspective. Wilhelm II was a firm believer in autocratic rule and military expansionism. His reign, which lasted until 1918, was marked by a significant shift in German foreign policy, with an emphasis on building a world-class navy and acquiring overseas colonies. This aggressive stance was a clear departure from the conservative diplomacy of his grandfather Wilhelm I, and the liberal ideals of his father, Frederick III. Wilhelm II's policies eventually culminated in the tense international environment that set the stage for the First World War. Wilhelm II's domestic policies were also a stark contrast to his father's. He was known for his ambitious social welfare programs, including health insurance, accident insurance, and old age pensions. While these measures improved the lives of many Germans, they were also seen as a means of appeasing the working class and preventing the rise of socialism. Moreover, Wilhelm II's reign was marked by his efforts to cultivate a strong sense of national identity. He promoted the idea of Weltpolitik, or world policy, which aimed to establish Germany as a global power. This ideology was deeply interwoven with German nationalism and militarism, and it significantly influenced the culture and society of the German Empire. However, Wilhelm II's aggressive policies and unpredictable behavior also led to his isolation within Europe. His dismissal of Chancellor Otto von Bismarck in 1890 marked the end of a stable diplomatic era, and his subsequent foreign policy decisions led to increased tensions among the European powers. The contrasting reigns of Frederick III and Wilhelm II brought about significant changes in the German Empire. Their contrasting leadership styles and the impact of their decisions set the stage for a new era in German history. While Frederick III's reign was short-lived, it represented a glimpse of what could have been a liberal Germany. On the other hand, Wilhelm II's reign was marked by militarism, nationalism, and an ambitious social agenda, setting the stage for the tumultuous events of the early 20th century. Now, what were the key developments in the German Empire during this period? From 1871 to 1910, the German Empire underwent significant transformations that left an indelible mark on its history. One of the most striking changes was the rapid industrialization that swept across the nation. The German Empire became a hub of innovation and technological advancement, with industries such as coal, steel, chemicals, and railways expanding at an unprecedented pace. This industrial boom led to the growth of cities and with it, a surge in the working-class population. Yet industrialization was not the only element shaping the German Empire. Profound social changes were also underway. The populace was becoming more literate and educated, leading to an increase in political awareness and participation. This era witnessed the rise of political parties representing various segments of society, including the Social Democratic Party of Germany, which championed the rights of the working class. Additionally, the German Empire was becoming a major player on the international stage. Under the guidance of Chancellor Otto von Bismarck, Germany sought to maintain a delicate balance of power in Europe. Bismarck's policies, known as realpolitik, were pragmatic and shrewd, often favoring diplomacy over warfare. However, the dismissal of Bismarck by Kaiser Wilhelm II in 1890 marked a shift in German foreign policy, with a greater emphasis on military might and territorial expansion. This period also saw the build-up to World War I. The escalating tensions between the great powers of Europe were fueled by a complex web of alliances and rivalries. Germany's naval arms race with Britain, its uneasy relations with France and Russia, and its ambitions to establish a global colonial empire were all contributing factors to the impending conflict. In essence, the period from 1871 to 1910 was a time of tremendous change for the German Empire. The strides made in industrialization, the social transformations, and the increasingly assertive foreign policy all played a crucial role in shaping the course of German history. These key developments during the period from 1871 to 1910 had a profound impact on the German Empire and the world. So, what have we learned about the German Empire from 1871 to 1910? We've journeyed through a remarkable period in German history, beginning with the unification of Germany, a pivotal event that set the stage for the country's future. Wilhelm I's reign saw the strengthening of the empire, a testament to his leadership and the groundwork laid by Bismarck. Then, the brief reign of Frederick III, a ruler with progressive ideas, but whose time was cut short by illness. His son, Wilhelm II, took the throne, a reign marked by rapid industrialization. but also by political tensions that would foreshadow the storms to come. Throughout this period, key developments in the German Empire, including technological advancements and societal changes, have shaped the nation we know today. Understanding the history of the German Empire from 1871 to 1910 provides valuable insights into the complex and fascinating story of Germany's evolution.